Hey everybody, and welcome back to Lindsey's Little Library. So today is BookList Thursday. BookList Thursday is something I do with Sarah over at Sarah's Nightstand. We come to you every Thursday with some sort of book thoughts, recommendations, ideas, something bookish related. So today's topic is pretty fun, and I believe this came from some of our subscribers, one of their suggestions. So today we're going to talk about 5 books that I think should be made into movies or TV series, something like that. I tried to keep variety of genres here, and I'll tell you kind of my reasoning behind it. But first one that came to mind immediately when we thought of this topic, or when we were talking about this topic, I should say, is Fierce Kingdom by Jen Phillips. I actually borrowed my copy to a friend of mine right now, but this follows a mother and son who go to the zoo after school one day, just to spend a little time, have some fun. They go to the zoo a lot, so they know kind of all the little nooks and crannies and little areas in the zoo that they can kind of get a little privacy, you know, not be amongst the big crowd. So they're playing, it's about time to go, it's almost closing time for the zoo, and gunmen come and kind of hold the zoo hostage. And so here is this mom with this little 5-year-old boy, whom at the time I had a 5-year-old boy, and having to try to figure out what to do. So this would be an amazing movie, super action-packed, takes place in a pretty, I think a pretty unique location for something like that. So you're not only dealing with how do I hide, but how do I hide and then have to deal with these animals too. So I think that would be really cool. So then up next, as far as movies go, I'm gonna say let's make a movie out of 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo by Taylor Jenkins Reid, and let's make it very like 1950s Hollywood style. So this follows the life of Evelyn Hugo, who is an up-and-coming film star. Like, she's one of the best, and you get very Marilyn Monroe, no, probably not Marilyn Monroe, I would say Elizabeth Taylor feels from this. And it follows her 7 husbands that she marries and kind of her life story. So I think this would be a really fun, like very glamorous movie. I can like already picture the costumes would be amazing, because it would. Next up, I feel like could be very Disney-ish. Very Disney-ish, because they could totally like expand a theme park with this one. I say Carnival by Stephanie Garber. I was thinking Night Circus too, but I think this one feels a little bit more whimsical, and a little bit more, I don't know, they're both magical, but this is maybe a little bit more mysterious. I don't know, but anyways, so Carnival centers around 2 sisters, I believe, who have been for years trying to get a ticket to go to Carnival. Let's see, there's Scarlett, and what is her sister's name? I don't remember. Anyways, they finally get to go to Carnival, and it's one of kind of towards the end of the season or the end of Carnival. This has been a while since I've read this. But when you get to Carnival, you have 2 options. You get to either be part of the game or part of the show. You get to be part of Carnival, or you can watch Carnival. And so of course we got to figure out, is she going to be part of it? Is she going to watch it? How is this going to work? What is Carnival? What does that all entail? What does it all mean? You do have a map. But I could see this being very much, and there's a second book to it called Legendary. This could be totally a Disney series, something, I don't know. And then they could make a whole little theme park of it. It'd be really cool. Next one, we're gonna go with like Lifetime or Hallmark movie, but it would be done well. Add a Christmas theme to it. We could just show it at Christmas. But Love in Other Words by Christina Lauren. I think this would be a great Hallmark or Lifetime movie. So we have Macy and Elliot, and they both knew each other as children, and something happened at some point. And as children, they are the best of friends. They actually kind of were their first loves. But something happened. So then you speed up. You have 2 time perspectives. You have back then, and then you have today, present tense. In present tense, they haven't seen each other in a long time, and there's still something there. I don't know, we don't know what it is, and we don't know why they kind of lost touch with each other, why they took different turns, because we're going back and forth in time, so we're seeing how close they are as children, and then we're seeing how they have completely lost touch with each other later, trying to figure out what happened and why and what it is. And it's such a good book. Such a good book. It would be great. Like again, add a little Christmas theme to it, Hallmark movie, be awesome. My last one I'm gonna say, let's make this one like a Netflix miniseries. And it doesn't even have to be a miniseries, it can be a complete series, but this is gonna take us back. This gives me Gone with the Wind vibes. So we have Somerset by Leila Meacham. Somerset's just the beginning. We have Somerset, Roses, there's Tumbleweed, and is there one more after that? I'm not sure. I think there's 4 books now. But set in the South, we have plantations, we have 2 prominent families, they don't always get along. What's the connection? What happens? We have, it's just, oh, it's so full of Southern charm and drama and all of the fun stuff. So I think this would make a really, really great little series following this family, because this Somerset, I believe, is when it begins. For the Tollivers, the Warwicks, and the Dumonts. So you have 3 families in the South, all on Plantation Alley in South Carolina. And you go from there. And so it follows, I think there's 3 different generations that it follows. I could be wrong with that. I'm thinking, I know there's at least 2. But again, Southern charm gives me all the good Gone with the Wind feels. It'd be a fantastic little mini series on Netflix. It'd be so good. I would binge that, like, no problem, in a heartbeat. Totally. So that's it. Those are my 5 books. I was trying to pick some older ones, maybe not that you didn't know about. I had a few in my hand that I put back because dual time perspectives I think could be hard to portray. Granted, we have this one, but it almost makes me think of the movie, what the heck is the movie I'm thinking of? You don't know. I can picture it. Now and then, I feel like it could be done very well like that movie was. If you have seen it, comment below. Please tell me, because it was like, I loved that movie. And I don't know, there were so many, but not every book I think can be made into a movie or even a TV show, because it has to have enough to grab your attention, right? So there's my 5. Hop over to Sarah's channel, check out what she has. I can't wait to see what she has. We haven't talked about this in a while since we've picked this prompt. I don't think we even said anything more than other than, yep, let's do it, that would be fun. So hop over to Sarah's channel, see what she has for today. Otherwise, like, subscribe, comment below. I'd love to chat with you, as you know, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.